I want to take a moment to sincerely thank each of you, my amazing audience from Africa, the USA, India, England, Canada, and the Philippines. Your presence here is not just support, it's a powerful sign that these messages are finding the souls they were meant for. If this speaks to you, drop 888 in the comments as a symbol of alignment and let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to connect with you personally. Now, imagine this for a moment. You walk into a room, and without uttering a single word, everything changes. The air shifts. People feel your energy before their eyes even meet yours. Some are drawn to you like moths to a flame, while others instinctively look away, uneasy in your presence. Have you ever noticed this happening? If so, there's something profound you need to understand. According to ancient papyrus, if you carry the M mark or crescent moon mark on your palms, this isn't mere coincidence, it's a spiritual sign of uniqueness. These marks indicate that your energy isn't ordinary, it's transformative. It illuminates truths, dismantles illusions, and exposes what others try to hide even from themselves. And yes, this can make some people deeply uncomfortable. But here's the truth, this isn't something to shy away from. In fact, it's one of the most powerful gifts you could possess. Today, we're diving deep into why your presence has such an extraordinary impact and how understanding this can help you step fully into your purpose. By the end of this video, you'll see why your light is exactly what the world needs right now and why dimming it only holds both you and those around you back. So, stay with me until the end because what you're about to discover might just change the way you view yourself and your role in the world forever. Your energy is not just a passive force, it's an active, living presence that moves through the world with intention. It reveals truths not because you seek to expose, but because your very essence vibrates at a frequency that dismantles illusions. Think about this, when light enters a dark room, it doesn't ask permission to illuminate what lies hidden. It simply does. In the same way, your energy has the power to shine where shadows linger, revealing what others may have buried deep within themselves. This isn't something to fear or shy away from, it's a gift. But like all gifts, it comes with responsibility. Understanding its nature will help you navigate both its blessings and challenges. Have you ever walked into a space and felt the weight of someone's discomfort without saying a word? Perhaps they avoided eye contact, shifted uneasily, or even left the room altogether. These reactions aren't random, they're responses to the truth your energy brings to the surface. Many people live their lives behind carefully constructed masks, hiding fears, insecurities, and unresolved pain. When your energy enters their field, it acts as a mirror, reflecting back what they've worked so hard to conceal. For those who aren't ready to face these truths, the experience can feel overwhelming, even threatening. They may project their discomfort onto you, labeling you as too intense or overwhelming. But here's the key insight, their reaction isn't about you, it's about them. Your role isn't to dim your light to make others comfortable, it's to remain steadfast in your authenticity, knowing that your energy serves a higher purpose. Illusions thrive in environments of denial and avoidance. They are the stories we tell ourselves to cope with reality, often shielding us from truths we're not yet ready to confront. Your energy disrupts these narratives by shining a spotlight on what's real. This ability to dismantle illusions is one of the most profound aspects of your spiritual awakening. It means you don't accept things at face value, you see beyond appearances and sense the deeper currents beneath the surface. While this can be unsettling for others, it's also incredibly liberating for those who are ready to embrace change. Imagine being the person who helps someone break free from self-imposed limitations or societal conditioning. That's the kind of impact your energy carries. It's not just about exposing truths, it's about creating space for transformation. When you embody your authentic energy, you create ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. Every interaction you have, every environment you enter, is subtly transformed by your presence. Some people may not fully understand why they feel drawn to you or why they feel compelled to reflect on their lives after spending time with you. What they're experiencing is the ripple effect of your energy, a quiet yet powerful force that nudges them towards self-awareness. Even if they resist initially, the seeds you plant through your authenticity can germinate over time, leading to profound shifts down the road. Remember, your influence isn't limited to immediate outcomes. Sometimes, the greatest transformations occur long after the moment has passed. It's natural to feel conflicted when you notice that your energy makes some people uncomfortable. You might wonder if you're doing something wrong or if you need to tone yourself down to fit in better. But here's the truth: discomfort is often a precursor to growth. When someone feels uneasy in your presence, it's because your energy is touching something within them that needs attention. Instead of doubting yourself, trust that your role is to hold space for this process even if it's messy or challenging. By staying grounded in your truth, you give others permission to do the same. Over time, they'll either rise to meet the challenge or retreat until they're ready. Either way, you've played your part. One of the hardest parts of embodying your unique energy is accepting that not everyone will understand you, and that's okay. Society values conformity, but your path is different. You're here to question norms, challenge beliefs, and inspire new ways of thinking. This often puts you at odds with the status quo, earning you labels like different, intense, or even rebellious. But these labels are badges of honor, not marks of shame. Being misunderstood is a small price to pay for staying true to your purpose. The more you lean into your authenticity, the more you'll attract others who resonate with your energy. And those connections will be far more meaningful than any superficial approval you might gain by dimming your light. Most people operate on the surface level, focusing on what they can see, touch, and control. But your energy operates on a deeper plane. You perceive the unspoken emotions, the hidden motivations, and the subtle energies that others overlook. This ability to see beyond appearances is both a blessing and a burden. On one hand, it allows you to connect with others on a soul level, offering insights and guidance that few can provide. On the other hand, it can leave you feeling isolated, as though no one truly understands the depth of your perception. But here's the beauty of it: your vision isn't meant to be shared with everyone. It's meant to guide those who are ready to see beyond the veil. Trust that your perspective is exactly what the world needs, even if it feels lonely at times. Resistance is inevitable when your energy challenges the status quo. Some people will push back against your authenticity, accusing you of being too much or too different. Others may try to invalidate your perceptions, dismissing your intuition as overthinking or exaggeration. But here's the secret: resistance is a sign that you're doing something right. When your energy disrupts patterns of fear and illusion, it naturally triggers a defensive response. The key is to navigate this resistance without losing sight of who you are. Ground yourself in your truth, surround yourself with supportive souls, and remind yourself that your purpose is greater than any temporary discomfort. Even when your energy feels disruptive, it holds immense healing potential. By revealing truths and dismantling illusions, you create space for others to heal wounds they've carried for years. This healing isn't always immediate; it often unfolds gradually, as individuals process the reflections your energy provides. But every time you show up authentically, you contribute to this process. Your presence alone can be a source of comfort and clarity for those who are ready to receive it. So, even on days when you doubt your impact, trust that your energy is working in ways you may never fully understand. Your heightened sensitivity is both a gift and a challenge. It allows you to perceive nuances that others miss, but it also makes you vulnerable to the energies around you. Learning to balance this sensitivity with inner strength is crucial. Grounding practices like meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature can help you stay centered amidst external chaos. Setting healthy boundaries is equally important. Knowing when to engage and when to step back ensures that you preserve your energy for those who truly need it. By cultivating resilience, you ensure that your sensitivity remains a source of empowerment rather than exhaustion. Change begins with authenticity. When you embody your true self, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage to live unapologetically sends a powerful message: it's possible to exist outside the confines of societal expectations. This doesn't mean you'll always be understood. In fact, you may face criticism and rejection along the way. But the ripple effects of your authenticity extend far beyond individual interactions. You become a catalyst for collective awakening, encouraging others to question norms, embrace vulnerability, and pursue their highest potential. Your authenticity isn't just for you, it's for the world. There's a reason you carry the M mark or crescent moon mark on your palms or any other symbol of uniqueness you resonate with. These signs are reminders that you're here for a specific purpose. Your energy isn't ordinary because you aren't ordinary. Trying to fit into molds designed for others only diminishes your brilliance. Instead, celebrate your differences. Own your quirks, your intensity, your depth. Let them shine brightly, knowing that they're essential to your mission. The world doesn't need another copy, it needs the original version of you. Your energy doesn't just affect individuals, it influences the collective consciousness. Every time you choose authenticity over conformity, you contribute to a global shift toward truth and awareness. This isn't about grand gestures or dramatic actions, it's about the cumulative impact of living in alignment with your purpose. Your energy reverberates outward, inspiring others to awaken to their own truths. Even if you never witness the full extent of your influence, trust that your presence is making waves. You're part of a larger movement toward enlightenment, and your role is indispensable. Your intuition is one of your greatest allies. It guides you toward truth, warns you of danger, and reveals opportunities for growth. Yet, because it operates on a subtler plane, it's often dismissed or doubted. Don't fall into this trap. Trust your gut instincts even when logic can't explain them. Your intuition is finely attuned to the energies around you, allowing you to perceive truths that others overlook. By honoring this inner voice, you strengthen your connection to your higher self and amplify your ability to serve others. Remember, your intuition isn't just a tool, it's a lifeline. Fear is the greatest obstacle to embracing your energy. It whispers doubts, fuels insecurities, and tempts you to hide your light. But fear thrives in darkness, it dissolves in the presence of truth. By confronting your fears head-on, you reclaim your power and deepen your alignment with your purpose. This doesn't mean you'll never feel afraid, it means you'll learn to move forward despite the fear. Each step you take strengthens your resolve and expands your capacity to impact the world. Living beyond fear is the ultimate act of liberation, and it starts with you. Sign 2, you act as a mirror reflecting the unseen. Your energy is more than just a presence, it's a mirror. It reflects back to others what they often try to conceal from themselves, their hidden truths, insecurities, and fears. This isn't something you consciously choose to do, it's an inherent part of who you are. When people encounter your energy, they're forced to confront aspects of themselves that they may have spent years burying beneath layers of conditioning, denial, or fear. For some, this reflection is liberating, it opens doors to self-awareness and growth. For others, it's deeply unsettling, even threatening, because it exposes vulnerabilities they aren't ready to face. But here's the truth, being a mirror isn't about creating discomfort, it's about revealing possibilities. Your role is to hold up the glass, not to control how others respond to what they see. Mirrors don't discriminate, they simply show what's there. In the same way, your energy doesn't judge or filter what it reflects. Instead, it amplifies the unspoken, the suppressed, and the ignored. People feel this on a visceral level, whether they can articulate it or not. Some may describe feeling exposed or seen in your presence, while others might feel an inexplicable urge to distance themselves. Both reactions stem from the same source. Your energy has touched something within them that demands attention. This power of reflection is one of your greatest gifts, but it also comes with challenges. Not everyone is ready to look at themselves honestly, and their resistance can sometimes feel like rejection of you. But remember, it's not personal, it's projection. When your energy reflects someone's hidden truths, it doesn't just reveal, it awakens. Think of it like ripples in water. Your presence disturbs the surface, bringing buried emotions and thoughts to the forefront. This awakening process can be uncomfortable, especially for those who aren't accustomed to introspection. Many people prefer to stay asleep, clinging to illusions that protect them from facing their deepest fears. But your energy disrupts the slumber, forcing them to confront what they've been avoiding. While this can feel jarring in the moment, it's ultimately a catalyst for transformation. Even if they resist initially, the seeds you plant through your authenticity can germinate over time, leading to profound shifts down the road. On the other hand, there are those who are inexplicably drawn to your energy, individuals who feel inspired, energized, and uplifted in your presence. These are often people who are already on a spiritual path, seeking growth, truth, and deeper understanding. To them, your energy feels like home. It resonates with their own inner journey, offering validation, guidance, and encouragement. They recognize your presence as a beacon, guiding them toward higher awareness and alignment with their true selves. This mutual attraction is no coincidence, it's a soul-level connection. Your energy serves as a reminder that they're not alone on their journey, inspiring them to continue exploring and evolving. Being a mirror means embodying duality. You simultaneously attract and repel, inspire and unsettle. This dual nature can feel confusing, especially when you witness such contrasting reactions to your presence. Some people will seek you out, eager to absorb your light and wisdom. Others will retreat, unable to handle the intensity of what your energy reveals. Both responses are valid and necessary. Your role isn't to cater to comfort, it's to catalyze change. By embracing this duality, you honor the full spectrum of your impact. You become a force for transformation, whether others realize it or not. Because your energy operates on such a deep level, it's often misunderstood. Some people may misinterpret your reflections as criticism or judgment, accusing you of prying into areas they'd rather keep hidden. They might label you as intrusive, intimidating, or overly intense. These interpretations stem from their inability to process the truths your energy reveals. They project their discomfort onto you, framing it as a flaw in your character rather than acknowledging the mirror you hold up to them. Don't let these misinterpretations shake your confidence. Remember, the goal isn't to please everyone, it's to remain true to yourself. Those who resonate with your energy will see through the noise and connect with your authenticity. It's easy to doubt yourself when you notice the varied reactions your presence elicits. On one hand, you have people who adore you, admire you, and want to spend time with you. On the other hand, you have those who avoid you, criticize you, or distance themselves entirely. Both extremes can leave you questioning whether you're doing something wrong. Here's the truth: you're not. Your impact is undeniable, and its effects ripple far beyond what you can see. Trust that your energy serves a higher purpose, even if it's met with resistance. Every glance, every interaction, every moment of discomfort contributes to the collective awakening. Change begins with authenticity. When you embody your true self, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage to live unapologetically sends a powerful message: it's possible to exist outside the confines of societal expectations. This doesn't mean you'll always be understood. In fact, you may face criticism and rejection along the way. But the ripple effects of your authenticity extend far beyond individual interactions. You become a catalyst for collective awakening, encouraging others to question norms, embrace vulnerability, and pursue their highest potential. Your authenticity isn't just for you, it's for the world. There's a reason you carry the M mark or crescent moon mark on your palms, or any other symbol of uniqueness you resonate with. These signs are reminders that you're here for a specific purpose. Your energy isn't ordinary because you aren't ordinary. Trying to fit into molds designed for others only diminishes your brilliance. Instead, celebrate your differences. Own your quirks, your intensity, your depth. Let them shine brightly, knowing that they're essential to your mission. The world doesn't need another copy, it needs the original version of you. Your energy doesn't just affect individuals, it influences the collective consciousness. Every time you choose authenticity over conformity, you contribute to a global shift toward truth and awareness. This isn't about grand gestures or dramatic actions, it's about the cumulative impact of living in alignment with your purpose. Your energy reverberates outward, inspiring others to awaken to their own truths. Even if you never witness the full extent of your influence, trust that your presence is making waves. You're part of a larger movement toward enlightenment, and your role is indispensable. Your intuition is one of your greatest allies. It guides you toward truth, warns you of danger, and reveals opportunities for growth. Yet, because it operates on a subtler plane, it's often dismissed or doubted. Don't fall into this trap. Trust your gut instincts even when logic can't explain them. Your intuition is finely attuned to the energies around you, allowing you to perceive truths that others overlook. By honoring this inner voice, you strengthen your connection to your higher self and amplify your ability to serve others. Remember, your intuition isn't just a tool, it's a lifeline. Fear is the greatest obstacle to embracing your energy. It whispers doubts, fuels insecurities, and tempts you to hide your light. But fear thrives in darkness, it dissolves in the presence of truth. By confronting your fears head-on, you reclaim your power and deepen your alignment with your purpose. This doesn't mean you'll never feel afraid, it means you'll learn to move forward despite the fear. Each step you take strengthens your resolve and expands your capacity to impact the world. Living beyond fear is the ultimate act of liberation, and it starts with you. Sign 3, the polarizing effect of your energy, a force that divides to transform. Your energy is not neutral. It doesn't blend into the background or tiptoe around people's comfort zones. Instead, it creates a magnetic field that either draws people in or pushes them away with equal intensity. This polarizing effect isn't random, it's a reflection of your transformative power. People either love you deeply or distance themselves from you entirely, and both reactions are equally valid. Your presence acts as a catalyst for change, shaking people out of their comfort zones and ego structures. For those ready to grow, your energy feels like a lifeline. For those stuck in fear and resistance, it feels like an earthquake. But here's the truth, this division isn't something to fear, it's a sign that you're doing exactly what you're meant to do. The people who are drawn to you aren't just casual admirers, they're soul-level seekers. They recognize something in your energy that aligns with their own desire for growth and truth. To them, your presence feels like a beacon guiding them out of the fog of illusion and into clarity. They seek your company, your advice, and your energy because it helps them unblock what's been holding them back. It's as though your vibration acts as a key, unlocking doors within them that they didn't even know were closed. These connections are profound and meaningful, often leading to deep bonds and mutual transformation. When someone loves you deeply, it's because your energy has touched something sacred within them, a part of themselves they've been yearning to awaken. Conversely, there are those who can't handle the intensity of your energy. These individuals aren't just indifferent, they actively resist your presence. Why? Because your energy exposes what they've worked so hard to suppress, their fears, insecurities, and rigid ego structures. Many people build elaborate defenses to protect themselves from facing uncomfortable truths. They cling to routines, beliefs, and behaviors that keep them feeling safe, even if that safety is an illusion. When your energy enters their field, it shakes these structures, forcing them to confront what they've been avoiding. For those who aren't ready to let go of their defenses, this experience can feel unbearable. Their instinct is to retreat, to create distance, not because there's anything wrong with you, but because your light threatens the walls they've built around themselves. Comfort zones are seductive. They offer the illusion of safety, predictability, and control. But true growth rarely happens within these confines. Your presence disrupts the illusion of comfort, forcing people to step outside the boundaries they've created for themselves. This disruption extends beyond surface-level habits, it penetrates deep into their ego structures. The ego thrives on control, validation, and separation, but your energy challenges all of these mechanisms. It reminds people that they are more than their fears, more than their insecurities, and more than the masks they wear. For some, this realization is liberating. For others, it's terrifying. Either way, your role isn't to cater to their comfort, it's to catalyze their awakening. Being polarizing requires courage. It means accepting that not everyone will like you, approve of you, or understand you. In a world that values harmony and conformity, standing out in such a stark way can feel isolating. But here's the thing, your polarizing effect isn't a flaw, it's a feature. It's proof that your energy is powerful enough to elicit strong reactions, whether positive or negative. Don't shrink yourself to fit into spaces designed for mediocrity. Instead, embrace the full spectrum of your impact. Let your energy attract those who are ready to grow and repel those who aren't. Trust that this dynamic is essential to your purpose. Change begins with authenticity. When you embody your true self, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage to live unapologetically sends a powerful message. It's possible to exist outside the confines of societal expectations. This doesn't mean you'll always be understood. In fact, you may face criticism and rejection along the way. But the ripple effects of your authenticity extend far beyond individual interactions. You become a catalyst for collective awakening, encouraging others to question norms, embrace vulnerability, and pursue their highest potential. Your authenticity isn't just for you, it's for the world. There's a reason you carry the M mark or crescent moon mark on your palms or any other symbol of uniqueness you resonate with. These signs are reminders that you're here for a specific purpose. Your energy isn't ordinary because you aren't ordinary. Trying to fit into molds designed for others only diminishes your brilliance. Instead, celebrate your differences. Own your quirks, your intensity, your depth. Let them shine brightly, knowing that they're essential to your mission. The world doesn't need another copy, it needs the original version of you. Fear is the greatest obstacle to embracing your energy. It whispers doubts, fuels insecurities, and tempts you to hide your light. But fear thrives in darkness, it dissolves in the presence of truth. By confronting your fears head-on, you reclaim your power and deepen your alignment with your purpose. This doesn't mean you'll never feel afraid, it means you'll learn to move forward despite the fear. Each step you take strengthens your resolve and expands your capacity to impact the world. Living beyond fear is the ultimate act of liberation, and it starts with you. Sign 4. Feeling misunderstood and isolated. Your higher vibrational frequency isn't just a gift, it's also a burden. It sets you apart in ways that others can't always comprehend, leaving you feeling like an outsider in a world that operates on a lower frequency. While most people are content navigating life through surface-level interactions, societal norms, and predictable routines, your energy thrives on depth, truth, and transformation. This fundamental difference makes it hard for others to truly understand you. They may label you as too intense, overly sensitive, or even weird, not because there's something wrong with you, but because they lack the tools to process the richness of your perspective. And while this misunderstanding can feel isolating, it's also a sign that you're exactly where you're meant to be, walking a path few are brave enough to tread. Why others struggle to understand you? Most people live their lives entrenched in superficial patterns, focusing on what they can see, touch, and control. Their comfort zones are built around predictability and conformity. But you? You operate on a deeper plane. You see connections others miss, feel emotions others suppress, and question truths others accept without hesitation. To those who haven't awakened to their own higher frequencies, your way of being can feel overwhelming, even alienating. They don't understand why you can't just fit in or go with the flow. What they fail to realize is that fitting in was never part of your design. The chosen individuals with the perfect crescent moon and the enigmatic letter M don't follow paths, they create them. While others are content walking well-worn trails laid out by society, you're busy forging new routes through uncharted territory. This doesn't mean you reject all forms of connection or community, it means you refuse to conform to systems, beliefs, or expectations that stifle your authenticity. You weren't born to fit into molds designed for mediocrity. You were born to break boundaries, challenge norms, and inspire change. Every time you choose to honor your truth over seeking approval, you pave the way for others to do the same. Your willingness to step off the beaten path becomes a beacon for those ready to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery. Even if it feels lonely at times, remember, pioneers rarely travel with crowds. Your solitude is temporary, your impact is eternal. Awakening is rarely a linear journey. There will be moments when you feel profoundly connected to your purpose and others when you wonder if you're losing your mind. During these darker phases, it's easy to doubt yourself, to question whether your heightened sensitivity and unique perspective are worth the cost of feeling misunderstood. But here's the thing, every great transformation requires periods of uncertainty. Think of a caterpillar entering its cocoon. From the outside, it appears dormant, even lifeless. But within, it's undergoing a radical metamorphosis. Your awakening works the same way. The isolation, the questioning, the longing for understanding, these are all signs that you're evolving into something extraordinary. Trust the process even when it feels uncomfortable. At last, your legacy isn't defined by how many people understood you, it's defined by how courageously you lived your truth. Every time you chose authenticity over conformity, every time you embraced your intensity despite the fear of judgment, you contributed to a ripple effect of empowerment. You showed others that it's possible to exist outside the confines of societal expectations. You modeled what it means to live boldly, love deeply, and pursue purpose relentlessly. Even if your impact goes unnoticed in the moment, trust that your energy leaves an indelible mark on the collective consciousness. Your courage becomes a blueprint for future generations, reminding them that they too can forge their own paths.